me say good evening to your good self and to our viewers. The point is that this particular announcement comes to me as an interesting addition. I mean, to the list of those who will want to contest for that particular position, that is the chairmanship of the party. It's quite interesting in the sense that I've sat down and analyzed. I think that the chairmanship position is even becoming more attractive than the presidential slot. And probably it is all because of the amendment that the party made with respect to the fact that, look, when you are the chairman of the party, you are the leader, whether the party is in opposition or the party is in government. And so I'm of the view that probably that's the more reason why, we have such a list, a tall list of people wanting to become, chairperson or chairman of the party. That said, I think that Mr. Paul Afoko has really conducted himself very well in opposition, so to speak. Of course, the party was in government, but he was in opposition because you never heard a word from him politically, administratively, that was to create any kind of problem. And so that's why I said that it's an interesting addition. He stands at a place where he could easily gain some kind of sympathy vote. Because if, in actual fact, those who believe in the fact that the means by which he was booted out in terms of the indefinite suspension that was given to him and that of Mr. Kwabena Japan, if we are to believe that, and those who find themselves within the party are to believe that that particular decision was wrongly communicated and wrongly done, then it means that he stands at a better position to attract some kind of sympathy vote. His only disadvantage will be the fact that he's been in the political doldrum. There are many others who have been at the forefront of politics of today. And so I will believe that he has become a little bit rusty. Well, it is also possible that he was just warming up on the bench to come, with all that full swagger that you may want to put forth in terms of the competition that is yet to be announced. And so I will say that I'll reiterate the fact that it is an interesting addition, and I see it more as a relaunching of his political career.
I see. But then it's coming at a time when the NPP chairman, as you do know, public knowledge, he's not well. Stephen Ayensun team. There's an acting chairman, as well. Then the party is in opposition, and there's a flag bearer race that is also being hotly contested. I mean, how does all of this play into the bigger picture of what the MPP seeks to do in opposition and seeking to come back into power in 2028?
In all of this, I think that the MPP is at a crossroads. They find themselves in all manner of problems and troubles. And so they need experienced hands, as it were, to come and take over the party. And so whichever you look at it, if, for example, Mr. Kennedy Japan should win or Dr. Bawumia should win the flag bearership, obviously they will need to get other personalities or other individuals that are very solid on the ground, that are very disciplinary, and then to ensure that they are the sticklers of the rule, and that in itself will help stabilize the party. But if you look at the whole, terrain of the party, we are talking about 5 presidential candidates. We are talking about 7 becoming hopeful, as it were, for the chairmanship. That has become the most attractive position within the party. Then it means that the MPP will have a lot more work to do, because if you look at the individuals, example, that are showing interest in the chairmanship, then it means that that is going to be the most keenly contested position within the party. I mean, everybody knows my position on Mr. Wontumi. I don't think that the party deserves such an albatross around their neck. In actual fact, I was equally thinking that he could serve, the purpose of the party, by going for the national organizer.
I see.
Yes, that is because of the way and manner he conducts
Right.
himself. That in itself could inure to his benefit in terms of what he brings on board. But national chairmanship or even general secretaryship, I think that will make the party a butt of joke. But that being said, you look at personalities like Mr.
Right.
Yeah, fantastic personality. But that particular slot, if Dr. Baumia is to win the flag bearership, that'll be very difficult for him because they may want to find, a balance, as it were, from all the angles and all the factions there is within the party. And
Okay.
so I think that, we have interesting days ahead of us, or some months ahead of us,
Indeed.
as far as the party is concerned.
Very interesting days to look at as well. Dr. Jonathan Asante, thank you for joining us here on Ghana Tonight. We're